Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to another story, but this time it's wrestling related. This story is called Cody Rhodes, Submission to Finish the Story by Logan Insco. And on the cover, you can see Cody, Roman, and The Rock. We have to start off on January 1st, 2024. On January 1st, 2024 was the first Raw episode of the year, and WWE promised the return of a former WWE champion, and it was none other than The Rock, who said something that shocked the world. Should The Rock sit at the head of the table? Soon, WWE formed a deal with TKO. The Rock was soon signed to the board of directors of TKO. And now The Rock, as the board of director of TKO, owns WWE. And there's Triple H, The Rock, and there's Vince, and there's the TKO champion. Come the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes won and pointed directly at the champion Roman Reigns. February 2nd of 2024, episode of SmackDown. On February 2nd, 2024, episode of SmackDown, Cody Rhodes told Roman Reigns that he is coming for Roman, but not at WrestleMania. He sent The Rock out to go face-to-face with Roman Reigns. And does this mean, are we finally getting it, the dream WrestleMania match? Even though people have wanted Roman versus Rock for years, WWE waited too long. WWE fans were mad that WWE picked Roman versus The Rock. For 72 hours, social media tweeted hashtag #WeWantCody. That trended #1 in the USA. This says We Want Cody, and it said this one also says We Want Cody. This one says hashtag finish the story, saying hashtag we won't stop, hashtag we want Cody, hashtag Cody Mania, hashtag we want Cody, hashtag Rocky sucks, F The Rock, hashtag we want Cody. WWE's reaction to the decision, they said if Roman versus The Rock happened any other time, that decision is made. It's the biggest match of all time. The Rock heard what the fans were saying. It started as a trend, then became a real argument with Cody Rhodes fans. So The Rock had a meeting with Triple H and said, a lot of WWE fans out there are going to love this idea of Rock and Roman. But to the Cody Rhodes fans out there, I don't like the fact that they're upset. And guys, now comes the part where it gets real crazy. February 8th, 2024, WWE decided to hold a press conference to clear up the main event of WrestleMania 40. First came Seth Rollins, then came Roman Reigns, who made his decision on who he wants to fight in the main event of WrestleMania 40. I choose The Rock. Then, The Rock came out and tried to explain to the people that Rock versus Roman Reigns is the biggest main event in the history of WrestleMania. That's when Cody came out and said, I choose you, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns replied by saying, you're irrelevant just like your dad. Then, Cody disrespected Roman and The Rock's grandfather. The Rock got so mad, he went slap. Roman and Rock walked out of the stadium very furious. So, the main event was officially changed back to Roman and Cody. Soon, The Rock became a heel and joins the Bloodline. Their mission is to stop Cody Rhodes from winning at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes on Raw has been calling out The Rock, saying he will finish the story once and for all. The next week on SmackDown, Roman asked The Rock to acknowledge him. The Rock said, Roman Reigns, my family, I acknowledge you as my tribal chief. For what happened at the press conference a few weeks back, the WWE thought of the idea for this tag team match. On night 1 of WrestleMania, what if it's Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins? So the main event of both nights was official. On night 1, Roman and Rock versus Cody and Seth, and on night 2, it's Roman and Cody. The Rock is ready to end Cody Rhodes, so he made this belt especially for Cody, and it says Mama Rhodes, and he's saying, I'm going to take this belt, Mama Rhodes, and your son, I'm going to whip the piss out of him. You like my Rock impersonation? A few days later, on Raw, Cody Rhodes was calling out Roman and The Rock. That's when The Rock showed up, and they're just staring down at each other. On the same episode, Cody was just walking around backstage until he got attacked by the hands of The Rock. The Rock reminds Cody what happens when you know. This is what happens when you with the final boss. The night before WrestleMania, night 1, was the WWE Hall of Fame, and Paul Heyman, the wise man, was inducted by his own tribal chief, Roman Reigns. On the same night, legendary boxer Muhammad Ali was inducted by his widow, Lonnie, who gifted The Rock the People's Champion. That's the People's Champion, and that's The Rock holding it. And now, here we go, guys. The time has finally come for the biggest tag team match in the history of our sport. Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. But of course, the Bloodline remained victorious. And now, on night 2, it's Bloodline rules. Now the time for WrestleMania 40 Night 2. The main event is Roman versus Cody Rhodes in a Bloodline rules match. The match was going well for a while. That is until Solo Sikoa comes to ruin everything. Until Cody got backup from John Cena. But The Rock came out and faced John Cena. The Rock didn't know Cody had more help from The Undertaker. Soon, Roman got back up, and Seth Rollins came out to help Cody, but Roman got payback on Rollins for what happened 10 years ago when he betrayed the Shield. And Cody's running in, but while Roman Reigns was distracted, Cody gave him not 1, not 2, but 3 crossroads. 1, 2, 3. For the first time ever, a Rhodes can call himself WWE Champion. Don't you just love a happy ending? If you guys like this video, please make sure to smash the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, press the like button, and if you like this, share it with a friend. And this is Logan Insco, and as always, thanks for stopping by.